What's up, everybody? I'm Jay Gap with a, it's not commentary, but just with a little, my thoughts. Yeah, I'll call it my thoughts. So, I read this article about Xbox, Phil Spencer, talking about the install times on the Xbox One being not fast enough. You know, he doesn't like how it takes a long time to install. I've heard this from other people, friends of mine. I don't own an Xbox One, just to get that out. I don't own an Xbox One, but I've heard about this through people, and obviously now it's coming from the head guy, right, himself. He's saying that he doesn't like the load times on it, the install times, when you install the game from the disc, and it needs to be worked on, it needs to be faster, you know, and they did their own little stress test and compared it, and they saw the difference between the two, and sometimes it's faster, the majority of the time it takes longer, and they're working on it, and they're going to try to improve that, and, you know, do the things that they need to do, which is cool. And also he mentioned that the developers that made the launch titles had the mindset that the console was always going to be online, so the internet was supposed to help with the install time. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there and give my thoughts, which is partially factual, but anyway, I'll give my thoughts. So the internet how is the internet supposed to help with install time from a game coming from a disc onto the hard drive? How is that supposed to even help? So you mean to tell me that your processor, which, by the way, is really not that fast, is supposed to install the game from the disc, which is going to, you know, obviously engulfing resources of the CPU and the RAM, and at the same time download additional files that's, I guess, missing off the disc too? I mean, how's that supposed to help close the gap? I just don't see how that's even going to help, because if your internet speed is kind of shoddy that day, and it could take even longer. I mean, right? So let's just throw that argument or just that topic out, because that's false. What he should have said, which he probably won't say, but is that the hard drive inside the Xbox probably can't read and write as fast as they want it to. That's why the PS4 is beating it majority of the time, you know, because curb stomping it. Is that the fact that the hard drive itself can't read and write that quick? You gotta remember now, the Xbox One's Blu-ray drive has to read the CD, and then the information has to be written to the hard drive of the Xbox One. So if the hard drive can't read as fast as, I guess, comparing to the PS4, it can't read it can't write as fast as that. So if it can't do the same speed, then of course it's going to be slower than it. You know, a simple comparison is this. You guys know I'm a console gamer and I'm a PC gamer. That's why people have a solid state drive as their main drive for the OS versus a mechanical hard drive, because a solid state drive can load a whole lot faster because it doesn't have any moving parts than a mechanical hard drive. Straight fact. My PC takes, no joke, 5 to 7 seconds to load up from a cold start. Matter of fact, it's so quick that my monitor hasn't even turned on yet. It's already at the Windows screen. So it's obvious. I mean, my solid state drive can read and write a whole lot faster than my mechanical drive. But that's, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's a bad comparison. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if the newer version of Xbox, like a new SKU comes out, like a slim version, or it's a new version in general. I wouldn't be surprised if that can install games faster than the day one version of the Xbox One. I wouldn't be surprised. The way of hardware is, you know, getting cheaper and cheaper, and they're able to produce these products at a cheaper cost. Well, why not just throw in a hard drive that can, you know, that's more beefier than your previous one? It could be 500 gigabytes, just like the other one, but it can read and write faster than the previous, and that's where the difference